Greetings, friends.
Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, so we wrapped up Deep Jungle, and now I'm gonna go to Monstro.
Freaking whale.
Yeah. It's another level that is not too big, but very confusing. I'll just have to remember the room numbers. And I think when we went here last time, that's when we got the high jump. We didn't have the glide.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many trinities or treasure chests we'll be able to find. Also, it'd be wild if whales had teeth like that.
Or flew around in space.
Yeah, that too.
I don't know why that's like a recurring theme.
Whales in
like-
space.
Yeah, whales and squids.
Or what about, yeah, they're like cosmic entities. That's like a
Yeah.
Bloodborne thing too, because I think that's like a Lovecraftian thing. Ooh, one right off of that. What's the deal with cows being taken by aliens?
Yeah, I've never got that either.
Yeah.
Maybe they just like really like beef.
Yeah. They're like,
Or
I need
milk.
to give me a burger.
Or cheese or something, I don't know.
Because it's in like a lot of video games. It's in like Majora's Mask. It's in some Spyro stuff. I think it's, whoa. I think it's in multiple Spyro games. I can't remember. It's definitely in that shitty one. What is it?
Enter the Dragonfly.
Yeah. No good.
Yeah.
We should do that for the channel for an episode or two, just to be like, here's a horrible game. See how Spyro has fallen.
Yeah. And our copy's in real rough shape, so it'll be sure to freeze a few times.
Yeah, it's also like just a laggy as hell game in general.
And glitchy as hell too. A lot of times the enemies will like get ready to fire at you, and then they'll just like keep aiming at you, but they won't fire.
They just like follow you around, gun pointed right at you.
Yeah,
And you're
it's
just
really
like,
weird.
are you gonna attack? And then they just don't. Oh, it's in Spyro 2 also. Like when you go to Metropolis or whatever, that's not really like aliens, it's more like robots, but...
The cows are the aliens.
Oh yeah,
and the
yeah.
pigs too.
And the sheep are like flying the saucers or whatever. Alright, y'all. Just doing this because I need experience so I can beat the Colosseum, where the real grinding begins. Whoa, don't push me into the next room, goofy. Frost shard.
Man, what the hell is this whale been eating nerds?
Right? Just a shit ton of nerds painting his walls like a freaking Wonka candy. Oh my god. Just die! Perish. Okay, Donald, you got him. Chamber 3. Chamber 2. Whoa. I didn't like that. Why did it drop me? Oh, great, one of you. Big boy. Yeah, this Keyblade kicks so much ass.
Yeah, it's freaking sweet.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, dead. It's just that easy. Oh man, what the fuck? Oh, cool. I guess I pressed it like right before he spawned in. That's nice. Oh my god. Why are you spawning up here? Sweet.
They probably programmed it on purpose like that.
Yeah. They're like, wouldn't it be so funny if you were on a tiny ledge with a huge enemy and you can't even see? I need one more AP. Now! That's what hurt. I lost 2 seconds of my life.
Gone forever.
Yep. Fuck. Chamber 5. Why does your stomach have so many chambers?
For all the nerds' ropes.
Yep. His diet consists of nerds and sweet tarts. Which do you prefer?
I like nerds.
Me too. Sweet tarts, especially like when we were kids, I feel like sweet tarts were kind of gross. Like, I like the orange and like the purple ones, but a lot of the other ones I was like, bleh,
Yeah.
tastes like chalk.
I liked the green, yellow, and blue ones. Yeah, those are my favorite ones. But
And then
I don't really like the chewy sweet tarts, like the taffy or whatever.
oh, the friggin', are you talking about Laffy Taffy? Or are you talking about Sweet Tarts rope?
Yeah, so sweet tarts made something that's kind of like Laffy Taffy, and I don't really like Laffy Taffy either.
Laffy Taffy sucks, in my opinion. It
Doesn't make me laugh.
Yeah.
Makes me cry.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I like the Sweet Tarts Rose. One of my friends, he used to get that. That was like his candy of choice whenever we would hang out. But not the normal Sweet Tarts. Yeah, not the biggest fan. Also, I used to love Nerds when I was a kid, but now that I'm older, I'm like, my teeth.
Yeah.
Ah! I'd much rather get the Nerds rope because I feel like with the gelatin inside, and also because it's, you know, a solid thing. You don't like feel like you're breaking your teeth. It's also because I like when I eat Nerds, a lot of times I dump like the whole box right into my mouth, like a Neanderthal. I'm like, put this candy in my mouth.
Yeah, my favorite candy when I was younger was always Skittles.
Yeah, Skittles is good. I wish that they hadn't changed lime for green apple.
Yeah, pretty dumb.
Same with Sour Patch Kids.
Doesn't Skittles sell bags that are like just lime?
I don't know.
Like, I'm pretty sure I saw that and I was like, why don't you just reintroduce it?
Right? It's better than freaking green apple anyway.
Literally every other candy is green apple.
Yeah, freaking fuck off, green apple. Think you're so special. You're just a green apple.
Yeah, but it was cool because they had like the lime flavored ones or the lemon and the lime flavored ones. So
And then
like,
there was orange too.
Yeah, you could pair it all together.
Okay, who?
I used to like Starburst a lot, but now that I'm older, it hurts my teeth.
Yeah, if you suck on it like a hard candy, it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to come up here.
I also really like Junior
I
Mints.
don't want to have to jump all up and down because I feel like another swarm of enemies is gonna come.
Pretty dumb. Sweet. Nice.
Cool. Worth it?
But yeah, I like Junior Mints, I think, better than the York Peppermint Patties.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't dislike those, but I think Junior Mints are better.
Oh, sweet. Wait. Yeah, Junior Mints. I'm not the biggest fan of like mint and chocolate together. It's like fine. It's just I don't want the mint to be like the predominant flavor. I'd rather the chocolate be the predominant flavor with like a little bit of mint.
Yeah.
You know? Like that's why like Thin Mint cookies, I can stand those. But like I'm not the biggest fan of like mint chocolate chip ice cream because it's like, oh, we made a vat of mint ice cream and we put some chocolate chips in it. And I'm like, could you do the opposite? Could you do like
ice cream?
I'm like, could you do a chocolate ice cream with some mint chips in it?
That'd probably be good.
It would be. The thing is, like, mint to me always tastes like toothpaste. So it's like when it's the predominant flavor, it's like it feels like I'm like brushing my teeth with food, but like not. It's weird.
I used to put toothpaste on my chewing gum.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Didn't you say it like made it taste better or something?
For the extra mint.
That extra flavor.
I'm gonna take care of the cap.
Cool. If only these enemies would die, I could get this white trinity and see if it's even worth anything. If you could just hit your target, that'd be sweet. Where? Who? Okay. Stop. Quick.
I like Sour Patch Kids.
Me too, but they also changed their lime with green apple.
Yeah, friggin' dumb.
I'm like, why? You had like all citrusy flavors, and then you're like, you know what?
Let's switch out that lime with some green apple.
I'm like, it's tart. I don't want that.
Yeah, I don't know if like a bunch of parents complained or like,
Yeah, and they're like, get these lime candies out of here.
their kids are just like, yuck.
It was all around the same time too. It was like the early 2010s. They all swapped. I remember because like they were like some of our go-to movie candies. You know, sneak them in from the grocery store next door because
you
they're
don't have
so.
to buy the friggin' super expensive tiny box.
Like, do you want a $4 box of stale candy?
It looks like a nice full box, but then you open it and it's a half full bag.
Yeah.
That's like super
Oh yeah,
skinny.
that shit. Well, didn't it happen with your Skittles every time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I just started
like-
sneaking them in.
Wow, that's such a huge box, and then inside is the tiniest little bag.
For like $5.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. I worked at the movie theater, and sometimes no one's gonna freaking come for me. It was like 10 years ago. But sometimes if it was like slow, and you know, like a customer or two was coming in, and it was just us in the lobby. If they were like, "Oh my god, that candy's so expensive," I'd be like, "Yeah, it is. There's a Safeway right around the corner if you want to go and get some reasonably priced candy. It's literally right there." And they'd be like, "Sweet, thanks," and they'd come back like 5 minutes later. I mean, that's what I did too. Like, when I worked there and I would go see a movie, I'd like, you know, get some popcorn or whatever, and then I would just bring in like Reese's Pieces.
Yeah. That's why I was always sweet going with Mom. She could just like put whatever we wanted in her purse.
Because you can't be like, "Lady, give me your bag." It's like you don't need a whole backpack. Actually, next time I go to a movie with Emily, I should ask her if I can do that with my water bottle. Because water bottles in the movie theater, they're like, "Oh, you want a 20-ounce water bottle? That'll be $6 or some shit like that." It's probably not that expensive, but it's like close to it. That's how much it is at like King's Dominion. We always bring our own water though. Yeah. Next time we go, I want to get freaking French fries.
Yeah, I want to get something good.
Something, not their crappy pizza.
Yeah. And there are no bathrooms. That was weird as shit.
Yeah.
Or maybe we were just like blind. But I swear we walked in like all around the inside of that place.
Right.
I'm like, what kind of an establishment doesn't have a
Yeah,
bathroom?
it's like a big ass restaurant. Where's the bathroom?
Your employees just have to hold it all
Right? Like, do you have like a
go across the street
Or,
to
like,
the
yeah,
public room
yes,
where all the
you're-
friggin' patrons are?
Seriously, yeah, they're like, "Go use the public restroom."
Yeah. You go in there and someone comes darting in and just throws up all over the place.
Or like, because like I'm trying to imagine, because the last time we went to that pizza place when we went to King's Dominion was like 5 years ago. So it's like it was just like a big rectangular like room with like, I think you could get pizza on like either side, because on like really busy days like there'll be like lines in those establishments. And I remember we circled around once or twice and we were like, "What the hell? There's no bathroom."
Yeah,
And I think it was because we wanted to wash our hands.
yeah, that was the main thing. I
Yeah.
just wanted to wash my hands after riding a bunch of rides.
Yeah, it's like my hands smell like metal.
And it was all like right before COVID happened.
Yeah, that was actually the event that started it all.
Yeah, it was us.
Yeah. If only King's Dominion had a bathroom in their pizza place. Oh my god, who? God, just die! There's too many of them. They're like mosquitoes.
Yeah, but when we were little kids, it was a lot more magical going to King's Dominion because it was owned by Paramount, so
Yeah.
it had like a ton of Nickelodeon-themed stuff there.
Yeah, and like just a lot of movie references, like the Tomb Raider ride, they changed it to like the Crypt or something like that. Now I don't even think it's there. I think they got rid of it for that Apple's Apple, or not Apple's Apple. Is that what it was called? No, I think that's Ricochet. It was Tumbeely or whatever. It was the green thing that flips you around.
That ride was sketchy, in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah, we were flipping a lot.
We were.
And we were like a lot higher up than I thought too, because like from the ground it really doesn't look that tall, but then when you start going up, it's like, damn, we're like above the trees.
It felt like it wasn't flipping as much as like the Crypt though, or the Tomb Raider ride. Like that ride, I
Flips
remember.
a lot,
Yeah, and like also it had like that fire and the water. They need to do something like Volcano.
Yeah, they just demolished that whole mountain and now it's like a big empty lot. I'm like, what are y'all gonna do? It looks like you got construction equipment there.
Yeah, right? Do something. Give us another like hyper coaster, like one that launches or something. Give us a multi-launch hyper coaster where it like launches you in the beginning and you're like, "Oh my god, this is pretty fast," and then halfway through it's like, and you're like, "Oh my god!"
Just bring back the hypersonic.
Yeah, oh god, no. I never rode that thing, but it always looked underwhelming.
It looks underwhelming, but like I bet riding it would be intense because like it goes really, really fast, and then that hill, I don't know if you remember, but
like
it was like
vertical,
straight up
yeah.
and straight down.
Yeah, no, that hill was insane.
I'm pretty sure when it was first built, they had to make accommodations because of how straight it was, just like they did with Intimidator or whatever.
Yeah, Intimidator was like too steep going down at first.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we went on it the first summer that it was built though, so I don't remember, but I do remember like, so we went a year ago. I don't remember like blacking out.
The
when we
only
rode it.
part of it that's ever made me feel like I was starting to black out is the part when you're whipping around in that one direction really fast.
It's like, for me, it's like right after the hill, like that first downhill, and then
and
it like
just throws you into
banks.
the flip to the side.
Yeah, it banks really sharp to the side, and like it just makes your head go, and you're like, my brain. But I'm pretty sure when we went the most recent time, I didn't like black out or anything. But I remember like when I was younger, it felt like I did a lot. And I've never like blacked out. It's more like browning out. You know, it's like my vision gets kind of blurry for a second, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. I can't remember what they renamed the Rebel Yell. I think it's like Racer and then some
45
number.
or something.
Yeah, some number, but that coaster still holds up.
Yeah, no, I love that ride.
And it's like the first, I think it's like the first coaster they had in their park.
Yeah.
And they maintain it like really well. It looks like they repaint it like
Every few years. Yeah, it's like always pretty white.
Yeah. And then Twisted Timbers, the rebuilt hurler.
I freaking love Twisted Timbers.
That one's the bomb.
It's scary if you don't know about like ejector airtime or whatever.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if that's the proper term, but it's like when it goes over certain hills and stuff, it feels like you're being thrown out of your seat, and you're like, whoa, here for a second.
I felt like I was getting lifted out of my seat on that one hill on the Rebel Yell that goes like up.
Oh
really
yeah,
fast. It's like at the end of the straight shot or whatever.
Yeah, it's
And
like a
then-
few really steep hills, and then like near the very end before it turns around, it like goes up really sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
I felt like I was like thrown back in my seat. I was like, whoa! But that coaster definitely holds up. It scared me when I was a kid, and like when we went on it a year ago, I was like, you know, it's a loud, tall wooden roller coaster. It's pretty sketchy.
Yeah.
I mean, just, you know, in terms of sound, but like it feels safe. It
Yeah.
felt safer than the Grizzly, and they like just redid the Grizzly.
Yeah, they just redid it to make it feel nice and smooth, but it
Yeah.
didn't really feel that much
It still felt
smooth.
kind of shaky.
I was like, damn.
Yeah, the Grizzly's always been a little sketchy.
Yeah, being in the woods like that, I'm sure it doesn't hold up as well.
And it's nice to like look at when you're going through, but like
Yeah.
I feel like maintaining it would be a pain. We were talking about it after we rode on it. I was like thinking, what if like a branch just fell in the
Right.
middle of the day?
That
Like it
would
just
suck.
falls off the tree onto the track, and like no one realizes it, and they just send the coaster, and it's like a long branch, and then the coaster just smacks right into it, and it's
Flies
like,
off the track or
yeah,
something.
I was thinking about that. I was like, that's kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
But I mean, King's Dominion, to my knowledge, doesn't have like a track record of like a ton of accidents happening. Usually, like they'll get sketched out and shut the ride down for the day if they think anything's like even remotely wrong with it.
Yeah, they seem like they're on top of their shit.
Yeah, more so than some other parks. Yeah, the Six Flags near us. Is it Six Flags America?
Yeah. I think it is. I'm not positive.
The one that's in like Bowie, or it's near DC. It's
Prince George's County.
it's not terrible, but they only have like a few rides, and
Every time we go, or I think we've only gone a few times,
Yeah, like-
but every time we have, it's like one of their big rides is out of service.
Yeah, and if it's the Superman, it's like, well, damn, the best ride. Can't even ride it. When we first got to King's Dominion, I think I'm going in circles, by the way. I'm trying to find my way back to the entrance. But when we went to King's Dominion a year ago, the Anaconda was shut down. I feel like they're gonna put that one into like retirement soon.
Yeah.
They should. It sucks. And then the Intimidator was down. Well, the Drop Zone was also down, which I was
Which
like,
I'm kind of sketched out about.
you don't like them drop rides?
Yeah, and that one's like super tall.
It is. It's very
It's like as tall as that Eiffel Tower that they have.
It's nerve-wracking. The only way I can do it is if I don't look down. I just have to look straight ahead and be like, I'm gonna fall in a minute, and then I'm like, ah! But if I look down, I'm like, oh my god!
Right.
But I don't know, for some reason, not with like roller coasters though. It's something. It's because you don't know when you're gonna fall. Like with a roller coaster, you can see like, oh, I'm getting to the top of the hill. We're gonna be going down soon.
And the sitting there and just waiting to fall at the top, I hate that.
Me too. Because it used to be like a predictable 10 seconds, and then it felt like it was like shorter and shorter each time we went. But the Intimidator was shut down briefly because I'm pretty sure someone vomited on it.
Yeah, they had to spray out the seats.
Yeah. And my whole thing is like, okay, if you've never seen the Intimidator and you're watching this video, first of all, go check it out. There's like tons of videos on YouTube where you can like watch people react to it or talk about it, because it's like, I think it's probably King's Dominion's like most famous coaster now. It was probably the Volcano before that.
Yeah. The volcano was so freaking awesome.
Yeah, because it was like an attraction. You're like, you go into this like fake mountain that's a partial real mountain, and then like it shoots fire when you like get launched upwards, and it was really cool. I love that ride.
I'm pretty sure it was all man-made. But it was still really cool because it looked like super realistic.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, like if you were on the ground and you didn't even have to be like super close to the coaster,
You could feel the heat.
yeah, it would shoot like a huge flame ring out when the coaster came out of the top, and then you would feel the heat down on the ground.
When I was a kid, I didn't understand like how they timed it, and I was like, what if they accidentally like shoot it when people are coming out, like scorch them alive? I didn't realize it was like, you know, synced with like the coaster. Okay, this is the last room in here, and then I'm gonna call it quits. But what I was gonna say,
What the heck is this?
special enemy? What I was gonna say about the Intimidator is like, if you're not familiar with it, and you're like, oh, you know, like, what's the big deal? Someone threw up there. It's the type of coaster where if you see it, you would know, like, I shouldn't eat my lunch right before going on that. But people do all the time, and I'm like, stop. Okay, what the fuck was that? His health wasn't going down when I was hitting him with the Keyblade, so I tried using magic and he disappeared immediately.
Not cool.
Let me see. Yeah, cool. The Heartless. Oh my god, there's too many. Screwdriver, no. I don't even know what the hell that thing would be called. Yeah, these are all like the bosses now. No. No, none of these freaks. What the hell? Well, yeah, whatever. I don't know what the hell that thing was. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we hope you'll join us next time.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.